Raspberry Pi Development Timeline, Origins and Conceptual Foundations, 2008 to 2010. 2008. The Raspberry Pi Foundation is established by a group including Eben Upton. Motivation: a sharp decline in both enrollment and preparedness of computer science applicants at the University of Cambridge Computer Laboratory. Mission: design a low-cost programmable computer to encourage programming education among children. Inspiration comes from the BBC Micro, originally developed by Acorn Computers. Product naming, Model A and Model B, deliberately mirrors the BBC Micro lineage. The name Raspberry Pi combines fruit-themed computer naming traditions with a reference to the Python language. 2009 to 2010. Early conceptual hardware designs take shape, laying the groundwork for what will become the Raspberry Pi. Shape. First physical concepts resemble USB stick-sized computers, prioritizing minimal cost and power usage. Prototype and pre-launch development, 2011 to early 2012. August 2011. 50 fully functional alpha boards are produced. Demonstrations show a Debian-based desktop environment, full 1080p video playback, validating multimedia performance. Late 2011, 25 beta boards finalized with layouts closer to production models. 10 beta units are auctioned on eBay in early 2012 to generate public interest and media coverage. Early software strategy, 2012 to 2013. 29 February 2012. Official launch of the Raspberry Pi Model B at $35. Distribution handled by Premier Farnell and RS Components. Demand overwhelms expectations. Distributor websites crash. Over 100,000 pre-orders placed on day 1. April-July 2012. First customer shipments arrive in April. Production ramps up to 4,000 units per day by July. Initial manufacturing takes place in Taiwan and China. July 2012. Release of Raspbian, a Debian-based OS optimized for Raspberry Pi hardware. Performance improvements achieved through use of the board's floating point. Raspbian becomes the officially recommended operating system. September 2012. Manufacturing shifts to a Sony factory in Pencode, marking a major strategic move to UK-based production. October 2012. Model B Revision 2.0 announced. RAM doubled from 256 megabytes to 512 megabytes. February 2013. Launch of the Model A at $25, targeting ultra-low-cost use cases. September 2013. Raspberry Pi formally assumes leadership of Raspbian development. Open source milestones, 2012-2014. 2012. Creation of Raspberry Pi Trading Limited to manage commercial and engineering operations. The foundation refocuses on education and charity work. Eben Upton becomes CEO of the commercial entity. August to October 2012. Hardware-accelerated H.264 encoding enabled. Optional MPEG-2 and VC1 codec licenses introduced. Release of the Video Core IV graphics driver as open-source software. February 2014. Full graphics stack documentation released under a 3-clause BSD license, completing the open-source transition for the GPU. Product line expansion era 2014 to 2018. 2014. Launch of the Compute Module, targeting industrial and embedded markets. July 2014. Release of Model B+, establishing the modern Raspberry Pi board form factor. November 2014. Model A+, introduced at $20. February 2015. Launch of Raspberry Pi 2, quad-core 900 MHz CPU, 1 GB RAM. Model B Plus price reduced to $25 due to market competition. November 2015. Introduction of the Raspberry Pi Zero at $5. Redefining low-cost computing. February 2016. Raspberry Pi 3 released. 64-bit processor. Integrated Wi-Fi and Bluetooth. Bluetooth P and IL. Double strong. 2017 to 2018. 0W. Wireless. February 2017. P. Raspberry Pi 3B Plus. March 2018. P. Raspberry Pi 3A Plus. November 2018. HR. H2. High Performance and Diversification Phase. 2019-2023. June 2019. Launch of Raspberry Pi 4. USB 3.0. Dual monitor support. Up to 8 GB RAM. October 2020. Release of Compute Module 4, CM4. November 2020. Introduction of Raspberry Pi 400, a keyboard-integrated computer. January 2021. Launch of Raspberry Pi Pico, powered by the in-house RP2040 microcontroller. Entry into the microcontroller market. 2020 to 2022. Global chip shortage causes severe availability issues. Company prioritizes industrial and business customers. October 2023. Raspberry Pi 5. Up to 16 GB RAM, PCIe support, custom Southbridge chip. AI, microcontrollers, and corporate maturity. 2024-2025. 2024. Raspberry Pi becomes Raspberry Pi Holdings after going public on the London Stock Exchange under ticker RPI. Launch of Raspberry Pi Pico 2 with RP2350, ARM Cortex-M33 or RISC-V cores. Introduction of Raspberry Pi AI Camera, Sony IMX500. Raspberry Pi AI Hat Plus with Halo NPU. 2025. Keyboard-based desktop models updated with expanded memory and storage. Total sales reach 68 million units worldwide. Sales milestones overview. OCK 2013, 1 million units sold. Feb 2016, 8 million, surpasses ZX. Spectrum, CEP 2016, 10 million. DEC 2019, 30 million. May 2021, 40 million. Feb 2022, 46 million. March 2025, 68 million units sold. Next two macOS timelines.